Okay, good morning. Welcome to Math Project 101.
My favorite number.
Is that your favorite number? I didn't know that. Is your favorite number 101 in base 10 or 101 in base 2?
Base 10.
Base 10? Okay.
Because it would, as what 101 would be 6 in base 2.
No.
No, 5.
5, right, it would be 5 in base 2.
So my favorite number is not 5.
Your favorite number is not 5. Alright. So, today we're going to continue on Math Project 100, which is kind of an advanced one. We were doing hexadecimal after spending a little bit of time learning about binary. And we did a few examples yesterday. We're just going to continue on and get some practice adding. So first I want to point out our little chart just to help you remember what the hexadecimal numbers are. The numbers 1 through 9 are the same, right?
Yes.
Here, stand up. And 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 are A, B, C, D, E, and F. So let's do some practice. 3 base 16 plus 5 base 16 is what?
It's just 8 base 16.
8 base 16, that's right. Okay.
Or 7.
You want to write?
Yeah. 7 base 16 plus 6 base 16 equals D.
And then you have to write the base 16 underneath it. D, base 16. Right, so 7 plus 6 equals D. What?
What the?
How does that make any sense? 7 plus 6 equals D. Alright, what does A plus 2 equal?
C.
A plus 2 equals C.
What the?
What? A plus 2 equals C? How does that make any sense? Alright, and what is... Okay, now here's a tricky one. And one I really haven't set you up for, so let's just see what we can do. 9 plus E. 9 plus E.
23.
Okay, 9 plus E is 23 in base 10, and how are we going to write that in base 16? That's the tricky part.
Well, 1 times 16.
Yeah?
16 plus 1 is 23. 16 plus 7 is 23.
Okay, so how do you write 9 plus E? Equals?
23.
23, right, which is?
1 times 16.
Yeah?
1 times 16.
Yeah?
Plus 7.
Okay, so what number is that in base 16? How do you write? What's the short way for writing 1 times 16 plus 7?
Just 16 plus 7?
No, so you just write it in base 16, you just write this as, back up just a little bit. You just write it as 1/7 base 16, because it's 1 times 16 plus 7. Okay? So 9 plus E is 1/7 base 16.
Not 17.
Not 17. You don't say 17 because 17 is
in base 10.
Is in base 10. Okay, so let's do a few more of these single digits to practice. So let's do, how about 5 plus D? 5 base 16 plus D base 16. What does that equal?
Well, it equals, well, D is 13.
Yeah, D is 13.
Well, 5 plus 13, we want to write 18.
You want to write 18, but that would be in base 10.
Well, it's 16. Is it 1/8 base 16?
It's not 1/8 base 16. It's 18. It's 18 in base 10. So how many 16s do you need to get to 18?
1 times 16.
And so so write 1 times 16. Up by the equals. There you go.
1 times
16 plus what?
Plus 2.
Okay, and so we know our number is 1 times 16 plus 2. So how do you write that in base 16?
Well,
1, 2, base 16.
Base 16.
Very good. Very good job. So 5 plus D is 1, 2, base 16. I'll give you one more practice one, and then we'll try an even harder addition. Okay. How about ooh, I got a good one. Ooh. How about b base 16 plus a plus base 16 plus d 16. B plus a plus d. Bad. Just like we did yesterday. But yesterday we did the number bad. Today we're doing b plus a plus d. Okay, so what's that going to be? B plus a plus d.
Well, b is 11. So 11 and a is 10. 11 plus 10 and d is 13. 11, 10, and 13. So we want to write 34.
Okay, so you want to write 34, but that would be in base 10. Go ahead and write, if you want to write 34 base 10 just to remember it, that's fine. But make sure you write your base 10. Okay. And now we have to figure out, so that'll help you remember what it is. So
well, we need 2 16s to get to 34.
Okay, so write that. Write 34 equals 2 times 16.
2 times 16.
Plus what?
Plus 2.
Plus 2. Okay. And how do you write that number, 2 times 16 plus 2, in base 16?
Is that 1 4 base 16?
Nope. 2 times 16 plus 2. How many 16s did you need?
You need 2 16s.
Okay, so what should the first digit of the number be?
3.
No. Why did you think it was 3?
Okay, the first digit of the number should be 1.
Why? Why do you think it's 1? Tell me why.
Because 16 begins with 1.
No. No.
I,
Our hexadecimal numbers
yes?
are something times 1 plus something times 16 something times 16 squared, etc. So what number do we have times 16?
2.
2. So 2 times 16. And then what number do we have times 1?
2.
2. So this is 2 base 16. So the number 2 times 16 plus 2, if we're going to write that in base 16, we just take this number, 2, and this number, 2. Okay. Actually, let's do one more, because I think you're still just a tiny little bit confused on this, right?
Of course.
Of course. Okay. That's fine. This is how you learn. This is how you learn. Most people don't learn about hexadecimal until they're a lot older than...
8.
A lot older than what?
8.
8? Is that how old you are now?
Almost.
Almost, yeah. Not quite 8. Alright, so let's do, this one could be awesome. Alright, how about, I don't know, 5 base 16 times b base 16.
Times?
Yeah, 5 base 16 times b base 16.
Well, b is 11. What is 5 times 11?
What is 5 times 11?
55.
Okay, but in base 10, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so write, just so you don't forget, write 55 base 10. Make sure you write your base 10. Okay, so now we have to figure out what 55 base 10 is in base 16. Now, you remembered on the last one that 2 16s were 32. Do you think you can go another 16 up from 32? What's 3 16s?
48.
Okay, 3 16s is 48.
So you need 3 16s.
Okay, so this is
3 times 16.
plus. Now how much more do you need to get to 55?
So you need 7.
Okay. So it's 3 times 16 plus 7. So if you're going to write the number in base 16, what is the number? What is 55 base 10 in base 16?
You just take these two numbers.
Right, so that's...
That comes to be 30. So it's 3,
3, 7, and then write your base 16. 3, 7, base 16. Okay, very good, honey. Very good. Okay, so now I think you're getting the hang of it. So, let's see. Let me just give you... actually, we'll do multi-digit addition tomorrow, so, or I guess Monday. Let me Let me give you one little homework problem that's just going to be this. Oops, sorry. How about f times 3 plus a equals what? Okay, so f times 3 plus a, that's your homework problem. Okay. All right?
Yeah.
And then you figure that out sometime today, and then I'll check it tonight. Okay, good job today, honey.
Awesome!
Did you like hexadecimal?
I love hexadecimal.
Cool.